Las Vegas room rates are set to rise, and not just because it's summer. What's driving up the prices, and what can you do to save on your next trip to Sin City? That's what we're trying to find out this week in gambling. Tropicana Las Vegas officially closed back in April, and this week the Mirage is shutting their doors as they transition to the Hard Rock. And believe it or not, both Caesars and MGM are set to profit from these closures. This week, Bally's applied for an implosion permit from Clark County officials. But as we wait for the Tropicana building to come crashing down, most people have not considered that the loss of the Tropicana also means the loss of about 1,500 hotel rooms. Additionally, losing the Mirage means another 3,000 rooms are now off the market, bringing the total to 4,500 rooms, or about 5% of all hotel rooms in Las Vegas. And while you probably haven't thought about that, Caesars and MGM sure have. As we head into peak summer travel season, there are now fewer rooms in Las Vegas, while collectively MGM and Caesars control over 60% of all the hotel rooms up and down the Las Vegas Strip. And you don't have to be an economics expert to understand the basic principle of supply and demand. You see where this is going, right? An equity research group familiar with such things believes that the falling supply and rising demands of summer will somehow lead to inflated room rates. Not exactly a stretch, I know, but the question still remains: how do you and I avoid paying through the nose to visit Las Vegas? Before we answer that question in just a moment, you may have heard that the World Series of Poker is underway at the Horseshoe and Paris. And just the other day, they finally played down to the final table in the main event. These are the 9 players left competing for the $10 million prize, including 4 Americans, 4 Europeans, and a Canadian. Play resumes today, July 16th. But of course, there's a lot more happening in the world of gambling than poker, including new restaurants at the Wynn Resort, even more shows for the Eagles at the Sphere, plus current baseball prop bets for the second half of the season. These stories and much more are available when you visit CasinoCityTimes.com. So how can you save money on your next trip to Las Vegas? Well, there's all sorts of free things you can do, like walking around Fremont Street or taking in the Bellagio fountain show. Our friends at NerdWallet actually addressed this very question just a couple of weeks ago. Here are some of the suggestions they had for saving cash, like avoiding peak travel times, which could mean delaying your trip until September, or simply planning to visit Monday through Thursday for more reasonable rates. You could also consider staying off the Strip or using your credit card or hotel rewards points to grab discounted rates or even free rooms. Eating off the Strip could also save you some cash, as could taking a red-eye flight. We've linked to the NerdWallet article on all the ways to save money on your next Vegas trip, and several free things you can do once you're there in the descriptive area of this video. And don't forget, you could always do things like visit the Pinball Hall of Fame or take in the exterior light show at the Las Vegas Sphere. Of course, you can't enjoy the free Mirage Volcano show anymore. Not since Hard Rock put the kibosh on that shit.
Turn around, bright eyes.